Oh,
Not yet.
you hear that?
You know what this is?
That's the train to Skagway. Yeah,
Is it really like a 70s dance?
something like that. I don't know. I don't know what that is. What was that?
Woo-hoo.
Howdy,
Is it
y'all.
the
Uncle
Skagway
Dave,
train?
Cruise Vet's in the house.
Because we are talking all things Alaska today.
Yeah, hey, you know why we need to go to Alaska? Because it's 105 and feels like 108.
Oh, man.
Whew. Anyway,
Y'all, seriously.
wake view, best view.
Y'all ready to talk some Alaska?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Alaska in the house.
Let's do it.
Yes, we are 47. What are we?
47
days
days
away. Welcome, y'all. Come on in. We're talking Alaska.
It's so cold here.
We
I got to have some
are-
hot coffee.
47 days. Countdown.
Ah,
Countdown to
Woo.
Alaska.
Wow.
They missed my dance, though. All the people, all
Well-
the other people missed my dance.
well, wait. They can.
They get to guess what it is.
Okay. Wait. I know what it is. Oh, I can't say. I can't say. That's not fair.
Woo-hoo.
Ah.
It's the 70s. It's not my 70s dance. It's the train to Skagway, because that's one of the excursions we're doing.
Yes, it is.
We're talking all things Alaska packing. As you can tell, we have gear, we have clothing, we have stuff to show y'all today.
Are you warm?
I'm warm.
I'm warm.
I told you we should have turned the
Mm.
thermostat down. Yes?
No. I'm good.
One more notch?
I'm good.
I'm going to need one more notch.
Oh, turn it down one more night. Folks, it's hot as a firecracker here. 105 feels like 108. So we got to crank the AC down.
And I just did
I know
like
the utility company's going to
that-
love us.
that little train dance I just did was like doing cardio. So I'm warm. Yeah.
That's the weakest cardio I've ever seen you do.
I was going to say, do I get points for that?
That's cardio I would do. Okay, right on.
Oh, y'all. Okay, so we leave.
Mark the shark in the house. Hello, beautiful people.
Hi, y'all. We leave September 22nd.
Second. Correct.
We leave here September 21st.
Right.
We will be flying to Seattle. 10:48 a.m. Not too bad. Not super early, right?
Not like I like it.
Not an red eye, as they say.
I would rather be there at 10 something in the morning.
Right. And we get there at 1:45. No, we get there at, I'm sorry, 8:30 is the leave time.
Thank you.
So that is pretty early that we have to leave here.
And we are there
The
at
house.
10 something
Yeah. And then we're there at 10:48
local time.
in Seattle.
Correct.
Right.
I got to keep her on track, folks.
And then, yeah, coming back, we leave at 1:45. So we'll be sitting in the airport
That's called terminal, airport terminal.
for a little bit.
Yeah, we-
But that also means we have no rush to get off the ship, right?
right.
We can lollygag, as they say.
Lollygag.
Lollygag.
Where'd that word come from?
I don't know.
Lollygag.
Someone can look it up for us.
Somebody tell us where'd the word lollygag.
Lollygag.
I'm lollygagging. Where'd it come from?
Yeah, so let's go over our deets first. Our deets for the trip, right? We are staying at Crown Plaza, Seattle, downtown.
Never stayed there.
Nope, we've never been.
This is our
So-
first trip to Seattle.
and we booked almost a year in advance, folks. We booked in November
Hey,
last year.
go early or stay home.
Seriously, we booked in November, and of course we cruise in September. So yeah, we booked pretty early. We're also told to use the light rail from the airport to downtown. So if any of you have used the light rail, I think Cruise Vet has. I think Mike told us before that he
Cruise
had,
Vet has had some experience with that,
yeah,
I
use
believe.
the light rail
Yeah.
instead of like a taxi or whatever.
Right.
It's, it's public transit.
Right.
So, and there's a sky bridge to the light rail. I watched some videos about that. And you have to download the app to get the tickets for
I've already got the app.
the light rail
I've already got the
before
app.
you go.
I'm ready.
I think we both have
I'm ready.
the app downloaded. And
All
so
aboard.
we show up on a Thursday, right?
Yes, and we cruised on a Friday.
Friday.
I believe
Pretty
that's correct.
sure. I'm pretty sure.
Do you want me
right.
to check that? Do I need to check that?
I think that's right.
Okay.
So we're gonna do some like Pike's Market, of course. If you go to Seattle, you have to go to Pike's Market. Isn't this true? Storyville Coffee, Beecher's Cheese, and Baco Crab. That's where we're told to go in Pike's Market. Those are 3 places we can't miss in Pike's Market. Museum of Pop Culture, someone said was really fun in Seattle, and Museum of Flight, which Hey would really enjoy. Yeah.
Chair Force guys, we kind of go for that.
And there's an aquarium also in Seattle,
Which will be fun.
Right. So for this cruise, we have what's called Chops Plus One. Anyone who cruises with the Royal Caribbean will know that that is a two meal dining package.
Two
So
specialty dinner package.
It's Chops, obviously. You get to go to and eat at Chops one time. You're paying to go to Chops one time, and
Right.
then any other specialty restaurant on board. So we figured since it was kind of one of those medium size ships, it's not an Oasis class, but it's also not a little bitty one.
Right.
That we would do the in between Chops Plus One. We'll probably do. Is it Jamie's or Giovanni's? I think
it's Jamie's.
I think they have Jamie's.
I think it's Jamie's.
So
If somebody knows, let us know.
offhand, yeah, you've been on Ovation. So and then we have the Voom 1-person device. We might end up bending over backwards and getting a two device
Sorry.
package, but
He wanted to say hello.
it's pretty expensive. Mr. Percy says, hi, folks.
Hi, cruise fans.
Hi, peeps.
Yeah, I'm the prettiest guy in the house. Whoop, don't let Murphy hear
Handsome.
that. Don't let
I'm
Murphy
the
hear
most
that.
handsome boy.
He's pretty.
So we then what are we doing on board? Okay, so Alaska.
I don't know. You haven't told me yet.
Yeah, well, okay. We're doing the Ripcord iFly. That's day 2, which is that first sea day. That's the fake, what's it called?
Skydiving.
Skydiving
Yeah.
excursion
Yeah.
on the ship. Like it's on the ship. You don't get off the ship. It's on the ship. They have a huge tube
Right.
that has air, and then you lay down on the air and it feels like you're flying, like you're skydiving.
Right.
So we're both booked for that on a sea day. And then in Juneau, we're doing the RCI through Royal.
Do you know what we're doing in Juneau?
Juneau?
Do you know what I'm
Do you
doing
know
in
what
Juneau?
we're doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
I know what we're doing. We don't usually do, at this point in our cruising career, we don't usually do Royal excursions, but since we've never been to Alaska, we were like, maybe let's stick with the organization who knows what they're doing. And then the next time we go to Alaska, then we can kind of venture out on our own. So we're doing the Royal excursion of whale watching and Mendenhall Glacier excursion.
And there's something else attached to that.
No,
Wildlife something.
That's it for that one. No, that was another one that we were looking at.
Okay.
Yeah. This one is just whale watching and Mendenhall Glacier. So I read on
You do?
line that we may be disappointed in that we don't get to make our own schedule around the glacier, that we're probably going to want to spend more time at the glacier. So if so, again, we'll just have to go to Alaska again. Darn.
Hello, Lane Wolf.
I figure we'll be going back anyway. Hey, Lane.
Tracy Crowley, PA Conrail in the house.
Oh, Tracy's from one of the Facebook groups. Hey, Trace, thanks for joining us.
Freedom Redbird.
She's one of the 2
Freedom
colleagues
Redbird
that
in the
was
house.
that group. What'd you do? Get that off.
I have no idea what I just did.
There you go. He put something up in front of our
I am
comments.
so tech unsavvy.
He is our MC today because
what?
As I show you, the master of ceremony.
I'm the MC.
The MC.
Does that
Or is
mean
it like MC Hammer?
you do not want to see me try to do that?
Can't touch this. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so in Juneau, we're doing the whale watching in the Mendenhall Glacier. I think that'll be fun. And then in Skagway is the train ride. This is the train. This is the 70s train.
Is that what that is?
We're doing the train ride, which everyone brags about,
See,
except for one thread I've seen on one of the Facebook groups. And it was, this person was like, we were so bored, and there were haters, of course, saying,
oh, I love haters.
I mean, they were just like, what kind of friends do you, or I think it was the person was saying, my friends told me it was boring. And then you had the haters coming on, making fun of her. Like, what kind of friends do you have? Maybe you need to get some new friends.
Right, right.
And other people saying, there, we were bored too, whatever. So I did, however, I was told to sit in the back of the train because it's by the platform. So we can get out on the back platform and film outside.
You
And
better
that's,
be layered up.
I was just going to say, that's hoping it's not like pouring rain or I guess sleeting snow or whatever it might do.
Sleeting and snow I can handle. But
Skagway.
cold and rain,
No. But
Nope.
we're dressing for it, as you'll soon see.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what we're taking. And then in Sitka, that's fun to say, Sitka,
it's actually just Sitka.
Sitka. We are doing the Sitka Sound Science Center. Say that 3 times fast. Sitka Sound Science Center. Sitka Sound Science Center. Sitka Sound Science Center. Go, your turn.
You out of your mind.
Not happening.
Ain't happening.
So that is walking distance from town. We booked a behind the scenes tour at 10:30 a.m. And I read and was told that we could take the free shuttle into town and walk and shop and eat, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but that
I have to eat.
I know,
Oh, man.
shocking. The Sound Science Center is like walking distance from town, and we have the address. So we have I think that'll be, it's like an aquarium and other stuff.
I'm going to feed an octopus.
There are pictures of that. So, hey,
Stay tuned.
Hey might be feeding an octopus.
As long as I don't get fed to the octopus.
We'll see. Nope, not on this trip. That's Poseidon. Was that the Poseidon Adventure?
Yeah.
The movie about the octopus.
What was her name? Shirley MacLaine.
McLean. Was she in that?
No,
No.
I can't remember her name.
Yeah. And then the next day is a sea day, and we are doing the North Star. So we booked the only spot that was available for the North Star.
No, we didn't.
We booked it. And so one of us, probably me with the camera, will definitely be riding or going up in the North Star. However, we are told, I'm being told, no, there are openings when you get on board.
And it may be true.
Yeah, because online now, of course, that's booked. It did already. When did we book it? I don't remember. We booked it several weeks ago, and it was already booked up, showing that it was booked up except for this one slot. So we were like, we better buy this one slot. At least one of us will get to go.
Right.
But then I was in the Facebook groups, and people were saying, oh, no, you'll get on board, and slots will be open up all over the place. So we're hoping that when our one booking, the time is that he can walk up and, and get on with me.
Say, hey, load me up, fellers.
We're doing that for the sea day. And then
It'll be fun.
Victoria, you know what we're doing in Victoria.
Renting a car.
And
Go in the garden.
Bouchard.
Bouchard.
Now, you know that's fun to say.
Bouchard.
Bouchard. Bouchard garden. Is everyone still saying hi? Do we have any comments?
Yeah, we do have comments, actually.
Okay.
Let me back up here.
Well, Mr. MC.
Well, let me jump in here, ma'am.
Okay.
Let's see. Uncle Dave was stationed there in Alaska from 1996 to 99.
All you have to do is click.
Yeah, let's see. I can do that. Yeah, she's learning me.
Put them on the screen.
She's learning me.
I usually do the computer.
She normally does all this. I just sit over there and act stupid. Mark the Shark. Hello, beautiful people. Yeah, you know y'all are beautiful. Come on. Let's see. Uncle Dave, good tip. You know why? You see that?
Be sure to get mosquito spray. Oh, they're vicious in the summer. Well, we're going in September. Is that still the summer?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But hey.
It's the end of the season. I know that much because it's supposed to be getting colder right there.
I can tell you this.
Cut off the cruise.
If there's only one mosquito in Alaska, he'll find me on the ship. And Uncle Dave comments about, there you go.
It'll find him.
Crown Plaza.
Is nice. Definitely use the rail much faster. Excellent.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm glad that we found that hotel, and I don't have down how much it was, but I don't think it was very expensive. We try to stay right around or under 200 for one night. Sounds crazy. And if we were gone for a week, we'd be wanting it even lower a night. But for one night, we tried to stay right at around 200, and I think we got there. Yeah. With Crown Plaza.
Steve Leslie, hello from Denver. It's 73 degrees here. You know what? I'm coming to your house. Give me the address. I'm headed now. That is something.
Cold front came through. Oh, we're so jealous.
You know what?
We're not getting any relief with rain either.
We need rain. That's what we need.
Woo!
They do have a Jamie's cruise vet check for us.
Yes. Oh, good.
Oh,
Jamie's instead of Giovanni's.
Yeah,
Either is
yeah,
fine with us. We like both of those because we like Italian.
Yeah,
So.
I don't. Yeah. Let's see. When is your cruise? Well, the 22nd of September,
22nd,
Tracy.
22nd through the 29th.
Yep.
It's the next to last week, I believe. I think the next week in September is like the last cruise. I think, Tracy.
Yeah. And Freedom Bird. Let's see. Hi, guys.
Alaska in 2025.
There you go.
All right.
Excellent. Well, stay tuned.
Yes.
Stay tuned for some info in the future about this
Yeah.
cruise.
That's what they're saying. They're anxious to watch our vlogs because
Yeah.
we'll be vlogging every day and then specific videos as well, like for the cabin tour and probably, you know, like maybe specific venues on the ship.
Tracy Crowley,
Definitely.
cruising in September 22nd with you, Sherry.
All right.
And that's their first time there. So we'll look forward to
Yes.
meeting Tracy there.
Absolutely.
And let's see. Vicky leaves in 3 days for Alaska.
Oh, Vicky, come back. Well, I think we're doing lives probably until we leave. You know, we'll probably be talking about Alaska stuff. So come on back next week or the following week, maybe. If you leave on like a Friday, Vicky, then come back and tell us how yours was. And Vicky, are you on Ovation or Quantum? So we're on Ovation. Yeah. So we'll be doing the North Star on that sea day. And then in Victoria, we'll be doing Bouchard Gardens. But like JJ said, we are renting a car in Victoria because we priced out a taxi from the cruise port to Bouchard Gardens, and it was approximately $50 one way. One way. So that would be at least $100. And what we were wanting to do is go from the ship terminal to the gardens and then to Chinatown and then back to the port. And so we're like, well, that's more than one taxi trip. So that's going to be more than $100 probably.
Yeah.
So we rented a car for $73.88. So we do have to get from the cruise port, you know, a little bit into town to the rental place, the car rental place.
Right.
But that'll be the only kind of game that we play on that day is getting to the car rental place. And then the GPS will do the rest and take us to the garden.
Hey, Colorado, look here. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There you go. Uh-huh. Yeah, they had a cold front come through Louisiana. It's only 96.
Oh, we feel that.
Yeah,
we
man.
feel that, Dave.
Hmm.
Yep. And then we get back to Seattle. So those are our excursions. Again, the only one I'm a little hesitant about is with Mendenhall Glacier. I kind of think that next time we go, we will probably want to do that on our own. Right?
Well, you know, we're rookies at this.
Yeah.
In Alaska, so we need to kind of play it safe.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Okay.
Scott with Rambling is with us.
Hey,
Rambling with the
Scott.
Brums. What's up, Scott?
Friends.
How's everything in
Is
Canada?
that what he says?
Friends.
Get rid of that so you can see the. Okay, let's start with gear.
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 I thought-
What are we starting with?
I thought we were
Mr.
gonna-
MC.
I thought we were going to start with unisex. Anybody want to have unisex? How,
We promise this is a family live show.
yeah, we're talking about gear. Get up out of the gutter, people.
So we have women's clothing, obviously, as you'll see behind us.
Which I do not wear,
and we have
for the record.
men's clothing, as you'll see behind us.
Which I do wear.
Right. And then we have, as JJ said, unisex items. And so that's how I labeled it on our no sheet.
It's unisex.
So he got the no sheet and he said, unisex.
Unisex? What is it?
Unisex, babe. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
either sex can wear the earmuffs.
Yeah.
They're unisex earmuffs.
Right. So
Yeah.
let's move to earmuffs. How about that?
He said unisex. Okay.
Unisex.
So you will need, you know, a lot of these, y'all, depend on what time of the year you are going to Alaska. So if you're watching this in preparation for a 2024 May, June, July
Stand by.
Oh no.
Stand by.
He found a good comment.
Scott, you promised not to tell anybody. I am so disappointed.
Is that what unisex means?
Hmm.
JJ and pink frilly glow.
That's a scary picture.
So it depends on what time of the year you're going to Alaska, because we're going in September toward the end of the season. So it's going to be colder. And then if you go at the very beginning of the season, I think, which is April, it's going to be colder.
Right.
You go in those middle chunk months. Seriously, I've seen people that are like, it was sunny and we were wearing shorts walking around Sitka. So Juneau, I hear, is most always at least rainy, if not rainy and cold. So probably take rain gear no matter what time of the year. But, things like earmuffs and that kind of thing might be dependent, especially all this really warm weather gear, might depend on where you go. And also, the most important note is at the top of the sheet. JJ, read that to them.
It is at the top of the sheet. Check weather before you pack.
Check the weather.
Let me say it 2 more times. Check the weather before you pack. One more time. Check the weather before you pack.
So we can talk about, hey, here's some great things that we're taking and some great things to pack for cold weather. And then your week is, 60s. And you're like, why did I bring all this weather gear? Well, okay. So yes, check the weather. Okay, earmuffs. These are called 180s. Can y'all see that?
180.
Yeah.
Yeah.
180s. That's this brand. And we got them in.
Why is it 180, Sherry?
Because they're not 360s.
They're not 360s.
Because that would be a blindfold around your head. I said that on one past live. I said, oh yeah, those 360 earmuffs. And JJ was like, they're not 360, baby. It's half of that.
Somebody calling a doctor.
So we got them in black and gray. You want to model, JJ?
Sure. I mean, I modeled the cold weather stuff the last video.
You did.
Here we go.
So turn to the side so they can actually see, and it goes all the way around. And then they just fold together and go flat.
Fold up.
Yeah.
That's what you call UNISEX.
There are other brands, obviously, of these. Towards the back, they call them like back of the head earmuffs or whatever. Anyway, but JJ has linked everything below for y'all.
Just for your convenience.
Right. So I obviously, as y'all know, if you've watched our past lives.
You can't.
Cannot.
You cannot. You better not. I will not let you. This is my job.
I cannot and I am not.
No, and you will not.
My disclaimer. Endorsing any of these items. As JJ can tell you, some of them we've tried and some of them we haven't yet. And he can tell you the ones that he likes and highly or partially or not at all recommends. I am not recommending or endorsing any of these products. However, he has listed all of them that we'll talk about down below.
Links below, folks.
And if we talk about any others that aren't already linked, we will link them after the live. So if you're watching,
no, we won't. I will.
JJ will. He'll link them down for you below after the live.
Right on.
Okay, so unisex earmuffs.
Okay.
Okay, what's next?
I need some socks to warm my feet.
Hey. Okay, these are JJ's new socks.
Aren't they? Hey, those are sexy.
Man, are you just into that subject today? Family friendly.
It is family friendly.
Now, are these compression also?
They are.
Okay.
These are winter compression socks because I'm old. And I do have 2 stents in my heart, and my doctor likes that I wear compression socks. It looks kind of weird in the summertime here in Texas to be wearing these outside, but I don't care.
And they come up how high for you? And you're 6 foot.
They come up above my calf.
Yeah, up to your knee.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're compression,
Right
and they're wool.
Below my kneecap. Yeah.
And they're wool.
Yeah.
And these are either men or women. So they come in, I think, like small, medium, large, extra large, whatever, per your foot size.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thigh socks. LOL.
Let's see, though. These, I can't remember if I have these written down under the women's section or not. Well, I probably do. But as long as we're talking socks, I'll go ahead and show you.
Well, there you go. There you go.
So they are regular smooth wool on the outside and then super soft fleece on the inside. So they are wool socks. These are obviously shorter, as you can tell. So they just come
up. Because she's much younger. She don't need those.
They just come up right above my ankle, like
Calf.
there's your heel right there. So your ankle will
Yeah.
be right there. They come, mid calf, depending on how tall your legs are, how long your legs are.
My legs are real
Yeah.
tall.
They are I will
I have
just
tall
say
legs.
I have come home before it got super hot and thought like my feet were cold. And so I put these on. They are super warm. Like my feet got too hot. It's almost impossible for my feet to get too hot. I'm just telling you. So, yeah. Well, women, these are specifically women's. And JJ links the things below in sections. So I think it actually says unisex and then like men's and women's and gear, So these socks that I'm showing you will be under the women's section. Next.
Wow. These guys are really, really giving me a hard time here.
What are you getting?
Cruise vet. Those would look good with some sandals.
Oh, a mental picture we did not need, Mike. Thanks for that.
I wear them with my flip-flops all the time.
Oh, no.
And Scott says, old man socks. I love the feel of them.
You guys stop.
Okay.
But they're wool, so they're warm.
That's right. What about my fleece blanket?
Oh, yes. Okay. So the talk was online, y'all, and you'll probably see if you join a Facebook group for your Alaska cruise, like your specific sailing Facebook group, people will be talking about the Alaska blanket that you can usually order on the Royal Caribbean website. So you go to the Royal Caribbean website, it's a blanket, your Alaska cruise, it's a blanket. And it says, Royal Caribbean, and it's blue and white, Alaska color. I don't know why that's Alaska colors, and it is $85, $90. I'm sorry.
No, wait.
It's
Which
a
blanket was
blanket.
this?
The Royal Caribbean blanket.
Yeah, it was at least that much.
Yeah, it was like $90.
Yeah.
Plus, I think you paid shipping, obviously.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I ain't paying $90 for a blanket that I'm not going to use again because I don't have blue and white in my house.
You mean you don't want to pay $100 to advertise for Royal Caribbean?
Man, I was like, oh, that would be awesome. It's like a souvenir. I
Look,
was like,
I paid
Right.
$10 to advertise for Royal
and
right
he's
there.
wearing this again. He can wear this again. Like, I'm never going to use that blue and white blanket. So come here, purse.
Well, we got some good information here, Sherry. Hello, Joanne Smith.
Come on.
New Jersey. Hey, look at New Jersey.
Jersey in the house.
Miss Jersey in the house. Joanne, where are you from? I grew up in Somerset, graduated Franklin Township High School in 1974. And Salinas, is it Laley? Look here, be aware.
Mm-hmm.
It's like eating Lay's potato chips going to Alaska.
Yes.
You can't have they're on their Ooh!
Oh, Lolly.
Yeah.
Lolly probably? Or
Yeah.
maybe Laley?
They've done
Yes.
4 and they've booked their 5th.
We have heard that.
Yeah.
We have heard that, and we are saving our money for our 2nd, 3rd, 4th trips.
Welcome,
So-
Joanne.
Fleece blanket. Instead of paying $90 for
We got
The
this one for
Royal-
$4.99.
not quite, but it seriously was like $25. And so JJ linked it for y'all below. It is Sherpa fleece.
Sherpa.
Like Sherpa.
I'm sorry to cover this up. My son is whining.
Sherpa stuff on one side, super soft, and fleece on the other. And this obviously goes with my house because I have neutrals in my home. So I thought, how about I pay $25 for a blanket? We can take it with us in the compression bags that I'll show you here in a second.
Man, you are letting everything out of the bag early.
And out of the bag. Compression
Get it?
bag,
Ba-doom-ching.
ba-doom-ching. And use it on the balcony when we're looking at whatever is out there. Because I hear when you go around the glaciers and you have a balcony room, you're going to be out on your balcony at like 5 a.m. looking at the glaciers, and you'll need this. My friend who just went, I don't know, but a couple of months ago, she was like, yes, bring a blanket. Now, I did hear that you can ask your room steward for a blanket, but I'm sure that will be like just the blanket they put on the bed maybe, or maybe a comforter from like they use on the beds. I don't know what it is, but we're packing this, and it is super soft, and it comes in lots of different colors and designs. One of the designs is like dark red, maroon, and white, and has like reindeer and snowflakes on it. So they have winter designs, if that makes you feel
We should have got that for the trip.
that makes you feel more wintry. For $25, I probably could have gotten that one because even though we wouldn't use it again, it's just $25
But it's Christmassy.
as
For the
opposed
house.
to $90.
Yeah.
So yeah, these come in lots of different patterns, and you're going to need it out on your balcony. when you're looking at the glaciers. Okie dokie. What's next, Mr. MC?
Oh, wow. How about we move on to hats?
Oh, are we going to do gear first?
Oh, yeah. Let's do
next
gear.
page.
Let's do gear. Page 2. All right. How about
Then
it?
we'll go back to
How about it?
clothing.
How
Gear?
about my binoculars?
Yes.
Get my binoculars.
Okay, here you go.
Let me
You
see
wanna
my
talk
binoculars.
about your binoculars?
I want to see.
These are Uncle Who, HU. Show them the brand name.
Yeah,
It's
Uncle
it's
Who.
over here.
You see that, folks? I don't know if you can see that.
Yes.
Uncle Who. Yeah. That's a little out of focus. There you go. Uncle Who.
And it comes in this very nice
Carrying case.
carrying case.
Yeah. Wait a
with
minute. Let me
little,
see.
You know,
Let me see
Velcro
how.
closure.
I want to see if this works. Can I see y'all out there?
Oh my.
Hey,
Up close and personal.
hey, Scott, I found you. Look at you, boy.
So I actually got or found these on Griffin Alyssa's. They're another vlog, kind of cruising, kind of
Cute couple.
having a baby family.
Cute couple.
Yeah, YouTube channel. And they recommended these. So we've used them, out in the yard and that kind of thing.
I'm a bird watcher.
Whether it's these or some other pair, y'all have a pair of binoculars. And at least one person in the cruise groups has said, both of you need to have your own pair of binoculars.
Because she's going to fight to use mine.
These are like $47 right now, and I think they're on sale.
Right.
These Uncle Who, JJ has it linked for you below. This particular pair, but you can shop around and whatever, buy whatever pair you want. And I don't remember what strength.
Yeah.
I don't remember what strength these
yeah,
are.
yeah.
But Griffin and Alyssa had used them, and they were happy with them.
It's called power.
Yes. I think it's strength.
Power.
Anyway, and it comes with a little, I don't know, cleaning,
for your lenses.
Cloth.
Yeah.
Lenses.
For your lenses.
So we also have a small pair of bird watching binoculars.
They're about that big.
That's probably the second pair that we'll take.
That's what Sherry will use.
Hey.
Terry from Woodlands, Texas. Hey, Allure is a beautiful ship.
Hi,
You'll
Terry.
love her.
Yes, we love Allure.
Woodlands, I know. Let's see. We're 105 here in where we are in North Texas. You got to be about 109,
and humid,
maybe, and a feel like it of 115, probably.
150.
Yeah.
Mr. MC, what's our next item?
Oh wait, we got to move on to the compression bags.
Oh yes,
Got to get
here's
my
our
compression bags.
Okay, these I got from Mike or Cruise Vet Adventures website.
Let's see.
So that's the brand,
Right.
What
Thank
are they
you for that,
called?
Mike.
Alming. Alming is the brand. And in this pack, you will get 9 bags.
Correct.
Different sizes.
Small, medium, large.
Yes.
3 of each.
So just for size difference,
Do not put that over my head while we're alive.
can we smack up your head? These are the large, right?
Correct.
And these are the small. So pretty sure these are the small.
That looked like a medium, honey.
No, that's the small.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So there's one in the middle of these two. But these are, and so you put your items inside. So it's a step through. You want to read the instructions, JJ?
Can I don't know if I can see them. Where are they?
Right down here.
Oh, well,
Pack.
wait a minute. Number 1, first thing, you got to pack.
Pack.
Okay. After you pack, what do?
You
Zip closed.
zip close.
Yep. Then what do you do after that?
Then you
Yes.
roll.
Press and roll.
Press and roll.
Press and roll. And then you got to get that air out of there before you zip it all the way up, I imagine.
No, I'm not doing it now.
Okay.
We're just showing it.
And then you store it
Yes. The
Yeah.
instructions are on there.
on the
But
bag.
it gets to this, rolled. So you stuff the air out and then you can roll it up. You roll it all the way up like that, and then you stick it in a corner of your bag. So our puffy vest coats and things that we'll show you here in a second are going to get compressed. That because they're already made to be compressed.
Oh, wait a minute. Now to clarify,
What?
I heard puppy coats.
Puff as in Frank.
Okay, puffy. Because I thought,
Puffy.
she didn't tell me she's bringing the puppies.
Oh, that we're compressing the
That would
dogs.
not be good.
These puffy coats. Oh, look, that's so new. It still has a tag on it. These puffy coats that are packable right?
I don't know what happened to that camera. It's freaking out with the light.
What's it doing?
Woo.
Do I need to move this light off?
I don't know.
A little too much?
That's good right there. Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
I think it's the time of day.
Oh yeah, maybe the sun's
The
coming
light,
in
yeah,
more.
the light's changing.
So yeah, like these packable puffy items, roll up, put in one of those compression bags, and suck all the air out.
Push.
Save you room.
Push
in
the
bag.
air out.
But
Roll the air out.
remember, the weight of your bags, if you're flying, will be the same. Correct?
No, it depends.
Well,
You need to be very careful because you will. What you'll find is you'll be able to pack more stuff in that bag than you normally would.
no, I'm sorry. What I mean is this coat, whether it's uncompressed or compressed, weighs the same.
Correct.
Right. You'll be misled because this will be much smaller, and so you will put more crap in your suitcase, and the whole bag will weigh more.
She
Right.
just used the crap word.
Family friendly.
Hey, we have a lot of Texas folks in here today.
Woohoo! Go Texas.
Yeah, Humble, Texas. Hello, Humble.
Because we need help packing for freaking Alaska.
Yeah,
That's why.
Folks who live in Texas. Yeah.
That's why they're in here. Okay, so compression bags down.
Yes.
What's next?
Multi-pocket over-the-door organizer.
Now this isn't Alaska specific, y'all, but I
But
wanted to mention it because
This is one of JJ's favorite
if
pieces.
you're a cruise newbie, you cannot go on a cruise without one of these. And the one that JJ linked below is a mesh pocket. And let me tell you why that's important. You bring your plastic shampoo bottle and you put it in here. If these pockets are plastic,
I don't need shampoo
no, you don't.
or conditioner.
They'll stick. Okay. So these mesh pockets, I think, make all the difference as opposed to, plastic.
That way I can see what I'm looking. I mean, it's quick reference.
Right. All of them are clear,
Yeah,
whether it's
yeah.
mesh or plastic. They're clear and you can see through. But you hang this over your bathroom door inside
Inside the door.
your bathroom.
So it's not
In your
seen
cabin.
from your cabin.
Right. So it's hanging on the door and you're in the shower and you just reach out and grab the shampoo bottle because,
Right.
if you haven't ever cruised before, the bathrooms are very small.
Yep.
So the door is right here and the shower is right here. So you'll just reach out and get your stuff.
Right.
So that's, again, not really Alaska specific, but let me tell y'all this too. Some of these gear items, especially, we have an entire video on cruise gear. We will link it below. And it's got this item along with a bunch of other just generic cruise items. In fact, items 1 through 17 of that video that's linked below, and is like cruise gear essentials, 25 plus 2 bonus items. That the first 17 items on that list are any cruise. The ones after that are like beach bag and, like waterproof, whatever, specifically for like a Caribbean cruise. But the first 17, any cruise. So you can go look at that specific cruise gear video.
The Z show's in the house.
Hey, Z.
Hey, guess what I just learned?
What?
Snow pea-size hail in Denver.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Steve, keep an
Warm
eye on the
and
weather.
cold coming together.
Keep an eye on the weather.
Yeah, definitely.
Next item, the USB charging station.
Oh, yes. Okay. We just got this one recently because our other one hit the ground and broke.
It got broken.
Yeah. And so this is a new one for us, and it is this brand. Again, JJ linked all this stuff below for y'all. It's only a USB port. For us and our gear now, this is sufficient. We don't really need 3 prongs. However, the next item is going to be another one that will add 3-prong plugs for you, US plugs.
Well, it's coming up.
Yeah, but this is a good cruise compliant. I mean, I think this is the one on Life Well Cruised and Cruise Tips TV. They both recommend this one.
And we can plug in 10 different devices. Yeah.
10 different slots. 1, 2,
Sweet.
3, 10.
Sweet.
So, and it's just straight plug in. There's no on and off, and there's no surge protection, and that's the key. No surge protection. You cannot have an item that is surge protected and take it on a cruise.
Cannot. They will
Okay.
seize it.
So what's the next gear item, Mr. MC?
One of the most critical pieces of gear
Yes.
for any traveler who
Yes.
flies. You know what it is?
The scale.
Luggage scale.
Luggage scale.
Luggage scale.
Again, not
You don't,
Alaska specific, but almost everyone has to fly to Alaska. So that's the brand of this scale.
I hope that
And
comes through.
yeah, well, it's JJ linked everything below. So
Yeah.
and it'll say luggage scale. So
Just click on the link.
You hook this around your suitcase handle,
There you go.
hook it and latch it, and then
That's the suitcase
then you
handle.
lift up on the bag
And it tells you the weight.
and it tells you the weight right here. So
And-
we do that. We use our regular scale, just like our bathroom scale, before we leave the house. And then we use this, obviously, before we leave the ship to come back home because we don't have our bathroom scale in the cabin. That's
And-
one thing we're not carrying.
And I know the weight is what, over 50 pounds? Is it over 50 pounds?
Yes.
So I don't go over 49 because they could be off a pound and you'd be in trouble.
Yeah, we get a little
Cushion.
cushion at home.
Yep.
That's the next item.
Excuse me. We got some magnetic hooks over there somewhere.
We do. Magnetic hooks. This is the brand of these. But again, these are 40-pound capacity hooks. And that's how they're packaged. And these are the hooks themselves.
Yeah, they just
and
screw into the back
those
of the
into
magnet.
And they are so nice. If you're a cruise newbie or if you've cruised, before and you've never used these, they are very nice. The cabin walls are metal.
Look, got to be able to.
Yes. For
Okay.
anything, basically. Your hats, a damp towel, your purses, your bags,
Damp
your
t-shirt.
umbrellas, t-shirt, your robe, anything that you need to hang, need an extra hook for.
Keep it up off the flow.
Yeah. So put them on the walls because the walls are metal of the cabin. And it really comes in handy. So magnetic wall hooks, good for any cruise. Next item.
Well, hold on a minute. You're right.
Oh.
Scott says Debbie is so worried she won't go. And you know what, Scott? I don't blame her for that, quite
She
frankly.
won't go over 47 pounds.
No, I don't
With
blame
their
her.
luggage,
No.
yeah.
Better to be too cautious than not
Definitely.
cautious at all. Okay, the EU
Oh yeah.
plug adapter.
So the other adapter we were talking about that would give you more 3-prong plugs is an EU adapter. So those round plugs on the vanity, if you've ever cruised before and you see those round plugs with the 2 holes, that's an EU plug. And this, yes, is an EU adapter. So it goes in that little round thing that us Americans have no idea what it is. So it goes into that. This particular one is no longer available on on Amazon, but it has 2 3-prong and then 2 USB. So JJ linked another one for y'all below that's very similar.
I sheeted.
And it is available.
It
right
is
now.
available.
It has USB and 3-prong plugs. So
Right.
this will give you more 3-prong
Capacity.
plugs in your cabin.
Yep.
Be sure. Listen, notice. Put any extender item that you have in your checked luggage.
That's for sure.
Do not carry it in your carry-on.
Because somebody at the port who doesn't really know come here from Sikkim may seize them from you, not knowing for sure if it's safe or not.
The port workers do not work
They
for
don't
the
work for the cruise line, so they may not know.
They work for the city, like this would be the city of Seattle. It would be the city of Galveston, the city of,
Fort Lauderdale or Miami or
Right.
wherever. They don't.
They don't know. All they know is that this is an extender and those aren't supposed to be allowed on board and they'll take it. We've had it happen ourselves.
Better safe than sorry.
And yet we've taken another one on at least 10 cruises in checked luggage and it has never even been questioned.
Yep.
Never taken, never asked about anything. So
Next item.
whatever it is you take, put it in your checked luggage.
Next item.
Next item.
Next item. Compact umbrella.
Oh, yes.
Be prepared for the weather.
Alaska specific. We had 2 anyway. What we're not sure of is if these are enough wind resistant, because what you need for Alaska, because of the potential wind chance, is a wind resistant umbrella. However, if you try to take like a golf umbrella, I don't know how you're going to carry it. I guess you can carry it on the plane. But yeah, I don't know how that's going to go.
They want to see your PGA card.
So, you know, those huge golf umbrellas that would be wind resistant. So this is a JS compact. And I don't think, did I add umbrella? Yes, I added umbrella to our own handwritten list. So there's not a link. Jay didn't link this one below, but this happens to be JS compact and it feels pretty sturdy. I mean, I don't know. It's a little more sturdy than this one. This one is just a totes. Y'all are familiar with that brand, probably, the Totes brand. But be sure for Alaska, just stick these in your backpack wherever. They don't take up a lot of room. The caveat is if you take rain gear, like you plan on having a hood, like a rain jacket hood, and your, waterproof gloves, and you're all buttoned up, well then, why would you need an umbrella? Right?
Good point.
Right? You don't necessarily need an umbrella.
So all I got to do is take my poncho.
You can make your decision, or a plastic poncho. Yeah, if you want to stick that, well, that'll be about this big, right?
Poncho.
In your bag.
Poncho.
So if you just want to do that, that's an option too, and you don't have to carry an umbrella. So that's completely up to you if you want to carry something small, like one of these compact umbrellas in like your carry-on bag, your backpack, or if you're just taking all the rain gear, then you may not need these.
Copy that.
Okay.
Copy that.
With gear?
Sorry?
Are we done with gear?
No.
Yeah. Umbrella was the last gear item.
Just teasing. I'm checking you. See if you memorized your list.
So now we're moving to cozies.
Okay.
Hats. Moving back to page 1.
No.
You're being obstinate.
I am. It's my job.
We're going back to
hats and caps.
Hats and scarves.
Scarves and thermals.
Okay, so we went to New York City in 2020.
Right before COVID.
In 2022 or 21?
Right before COVID.
Right before COVID, and then after they allowed people to come back.
I think COVID was actually there. They just didn't announce it.
Anyway. In 2020, anyway. Yeah. But then did we go in 21 or 22?
22.
So we went twice. And so we needed, we live in Texas, y'all. So we needed warm winter gear.
I just used my 180s.
He did his 360.
And my NYPD.
His 180s. So these are, were yours warm?
Yes.
Okay. So we bought these for New York City, and I'll just say mine are warm. Y'all can obviously get on there and buy whatever you want. But this is the CC brand.
Yes.
Yeah, right. And again, JJ linked these for y'all below.
And the infinity scarf.
This is an infinity scarf that goes with the hat. All kinds of colors, ladies. Well, I guess guys too. I mean, CC is a brand for both males and females.
Is that one of them unisex things?
Yeah, I guess it could be, yes. But they have like bright gold, and they have orange, and they have green, and they have blue. Every color that you could possibly want. And this is one of those longer infinity scarves, ladies. So I didn't feel like I was being choked, You
do know it's 105 degrees here, right?
Oh boy, do I. But it's kind of warm. It's kind of longer. So you can pull it down and then just snug it up, around your coat
with your jacket.
Collar. Yeah, with your jacket over you. But it's not like all up here, like some of those infinity scarves are not very long, and you feel like they're right up here on
right. Couple of great tips here. Couple of great tips from Scott.
Shoot.
Talking about his cords.
Yes.
He puts cords in Debbie's CPAP.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And then Freedom Rainbird says, I just use a rain jacket. No umbrella required.
No umbrella. There you go.
Smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
Vicky She called customer service. They're putting extension cords and water in their room.
For absolutely, Vicki. That's a very good tip.
That's a good tip.
Yeah, very good tip. And they will always do that for medical purposes every time. I mean, you don't even have to question. In fact, even if you forget and you get there, carry on your CPAP machine, people.
Yep.
Okay. If you forget, they can check it out at the port and see that it's a CPAP machine. And then when you get on board, you ask your room steward for distilled water and extension cords.
And they'll provide it.
Completely. There won't be any questions asked.
Yep.
It is better though if you'll go online under the special needs form
And let them know up front.
Yep. Just let them know,
Yep.
and then your room steward will know. Hey, I'm going to need distilled water and extension cords for these
In this
guests
stateroom.
next week. Yeah, and it may already be there when you get there.
Could be.
But definitely carry on any equipment like that, and don't pack it. I'm
Okay.
told.
I need a beanie cap for my beanie.
Okay, this could be male or female stuff. I think these CC brand things that I showed you. However, this is specifically more male. You could try it on.
No, I don't need it on.
This happens to be the Blower brand.
That's a blower.
But JJ linked another brand for y'all below. That's just a generic guy beanie, warm beanie hat.
Blower's good stuff.
Yeah,
It's
Blower's
very
like-
warm. Very
I
warm.
don't know. Did you check to see if Amazon had Blower?
I'm sure they do.
So if they do, Blower's a really
Yeah.
good brand. JJ likes it.
Right.
So, there's the tag if you need to see what
Blower.
that is.
Red, white,
But
and blue.
the
Made in
one-
America.
The one JJ linked below is just a generic.
Right.
From Amazon.
Yipper.
So, scarf. Is scarf on there too for guys?
Well, of course.
Of
It's
course.
a unisex item.
Wool, merino wool is the best, or pashmina-like is super soft. JJ likes this one because it's soft.
It is. It's not itchy.
Yeah.
It's soft.
It's not like acrylic itchy.
Yeah.
And so he linked one for you guys
This-
that is super soft and, long, like for
Wait.
the size of a male.
Yeah. Cashmink.
Cashmink.
Yep.
Is that what it says?
Cashmink.
So definitely you will need, at least if you're cruising in a month that it's going to be cold in Alaska, a scarf and a hat and gloves. You will need a scarf and a hat and gloves. I have seen people leave comments that they brought their gloves, but they didn't bring a hat and a scarf, and they regretted it. So be sure that I'm taking a couple of options, because I had them for our New York trip.
My wife is a fashion queen. If you haven't figured it out,
However,
don't tell her
they're
I
going to
told
see
you that.
later my fashion faux pas that I'm wearing for them today.
Women's thermals.
Okay, thermal underwear. Thermal undies. Take 'em.
She's losing it, folks.
Take them. The ones that JJ linked below are not this brand. However, they're very popular and they have like a lot of likes, right?
Yep.
A lot of stars. The ones that he linked below are called like Thermogene.
Something like that.
Yeah, the brand is.
Consumers are very happy.
Because these were no longer available on Amazon.
Yes.
They are very warm. They're like fleece inside, right? So it's slick on the outside so that it doesn't stick to whatever pants you're wearing over them. In fact, I wore these skinny jeans to New York City, and I wore these underneath them, right? With no problem at all.
And you
So,
stayed warm.
Yes, the clothes just slide right over, and then inside.
And it was January in New York.
Yeah, inside is like fleece. They're fleece lined, not super thick. It's not like fuzzy fleece. It's soft fleece.
It's
So-
soft and comfy.
And I happened to order the pants in like a black and a white. You can order two, just to have more than one pair of pants is really why. And then I ordered one shirt because we'll cover some shirts here in a second, like for your base layer. But thermal base layer is good. So ladies and men, I don't think you linked any men thermals, but like guys tend to have
Yeah.
thermals more than we do. Like JJ already had his thermals, probably
Well,
from riding.
Depending on where they're going, guys don't even use thermals.
Right. probably from your motorcycle days.
Trips.
Trips.
I've been on motorcycle trips.
Do you remember what brand your thermals are? Maybe Blauer.
They are Blauer, I think.
I didn't go look.
They are.
But yes, definitely just bring your thermals. And if it's warmer when you get there, then you won't need them.
Right.
That's really the number one tagline, theme, motto for Alaska is layers. Be prepared for layers.
If you learn nothing else from this video, remember layer, layer, layer.
Layer, layer, layer. Right. Yes.
Men's.
So then if you don't need if you have your thermals on and jeans, well, obviously you're not going to be taking your pants off.
I would hope not.
Then you have a thermal shirt base layer. Then you have a, like we'll show you here in a second, this, you have something
you're getting me off track here.
I know. I'm just talking about the benefits of layers. Then you have something like this over it, like a quarter zip, wick away shirt. And then you have a flannel button down over that. And then you have your jacket. So guess what? If it's warm on the day you're in wherever, Skagway, take off the flannel button down.
You peel the layers.
Yeah. Okay. So what's officially next?
Well, we're done with the base layer for men then.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Men's base layer shirt.
No. Okay. So that's what I just showed. Okay.
Right.
So these are real essentials.
And they'll be linked.
Yes. They look huge.
It's like when you hold that up, that light goes crazy on the wall.
Oh, right.
So
these have a 3/4 zip right here. And this will be, I think maybe that needs to be closed.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because of the time of day.
Yeah, the sun's coming.
That's good right there.
Okay.
That's more than enough. Oh yeah, look at all them clothes back there.
Woohoo, you can actually see our stash now.
Don't say that.
These come in different colors and they come in a two.
It's still doing it with that
the
line.
notes say 2-pack?
Set of 3.
These come in a set of 3?
Yep.
I don't think so.
The ones that I bought.
I think
Nope.
I think my notes are wrong.
No way.
Yeah, these come unless the last one is black. Maybe. It's either a set of 2 or 3 and they come in different colors. So if you want like a light blue, more like a baby blue, it comes in that color. But this would be your base layer.
Turn that light off.
Obviously, no, it'll be too dark. I can already tell you that.
Well, when you lift that up, you get blotted
Okay,
out.
then I'll lift it over here. This would either go over your thermals, okay, or this would be your base layer alone, okay, because it's wick away, so it's close to your body, and it needs to be fairly. Yes, come in.
That's the FBI at the door talking about your stash.
And your base layer needs to be fairly close to your body because it's supposed to wick away moisture, sweat, whatever on your body. So this is, and you tried these on and like these, right?
I did, and I do.
They look very large. I don't know why they look so large. These are extra large.
I'm a big boy.
But they fit him pretty well, pretty close. He didn't want them skin tight in case he has to go down to that last layer, like in Windjammer or whatever on the ship. He didn't want like a skin tight,
I don't like skin tight
thermal,
stuff.
Right?
I don't like showing off my muscles.
So start with your base layer, wick away. Polyester actually is a really good wick away material. I started watching all these layering YouTube videos. And so these guys who like camp and fish, like seriously, like mountain climb, out in the cold, they get, and they have been doing this for decades. They give their advice on, how to dress in layers and what the benefit of each layer is. So that layer that's close to your skin can be some kind of polyester or synthetic. Synthetics are actually best. He said, if you can get like some kind of wool he was talking about, not wool, but anyway. So synthetic and polyester is a good base layer. So what's next?
Polar fleece pullovers.
Yes.
Those are the set of 2.
Yes. These also come in a set of 2. We got black and
See what's
burgundy.
happening?
Yes, I do. These have front pockets.
Yep.
We had to. So if you saw these base layer are extra large, right? And fit him still kind of loosely. Is this the same brand? Yes. This is the same brand. These are 3X. So, and we had to send them back because the 2X was too small, for to be
It was too tight for my liking.
to be a middle layer jacket. These were too small. So you're just going to have to try them on and then return them. That's why Amazon's so great, especially if you're
Correct.
a Prime member. But at least it's great for us. I'm not recommending Amazon. You can buy things wherever you want to. But those are good. Again, this would be a middle layer over your base layer. So, and these are also quarter zip. They also have the full zip for you guys who want,
Prefer.
yeah, who don't like to pull things over your head in the middle of public and take your clothes off.
Well, I don't have to worry about messing up my hair,
He
so
doesn't.
it's not a big deal.
But he liked these pockets. He could put his CPAS card
Right.
or whatever,
Correct.
in there.
Or
Okay.
my donut.
What's next?
We need a men's puffy jacket and a men's fleece vest.
Oh, okay.
Puffy vest. I'm sorry. Puffy vests.
Puffy jacket and puffy vest?
Yes.
This is the puffy jacket we showed earlier, and we were talking about putting them in the compression bags. These have pockets, and you tried this on and liked it, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. It's just black. It comes in a couple, like maybe a gray and a navy blue. Not a whole lot of colors, but a few different colors. And it comes with its own bag too that you can pack in this bag. So it'll easily go in a compression bag because it'll go small enough to be in this bag right here. So this, of course, would be your top layer or your next to top layer if you have a rain jacket on top of this. So this would be your warmth layer because it's got down in between these layers, right? So again, we're talking layering. We're talking if you're outside and it's raining. So you would have this on. And I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with the rain jacket next, babe, because it kind of makes sense.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
you
because
would have
the vest goes underneath that jacket.
a vest would, but I'll get it later. So
Well, they know what a puffy vest looks like. It looks
right,
just
this
like the
would
jacket.
be-
It just got no sleeves.
This would be for warmth,
Right.
because it's got down in it. And then this is a rain jacket. And JJ really liked this one for some reason. I don't know why. Wind Rider. It's lightweight. It is just waterproof. It is waterproof. It
Right.
is just for rain. It
Right.
is not for warmth.
Not for warmth.
Do not be deceived in thinking if you buy a windbreaker, it's going to keep you warm in Alaska. You will regret it.
Lane Wolf says, y'all going to be puffy, not stuffy.
For sure. So this is a layer that would go over like your down layer.
That's your outside layer.
Yes, this would be your outside layer. If it's
Assuming
raining.
it's raining.
Yeah. This is rain resistant. I mean, this is water resistant, clearly.
If it's
waterproof.
if it's raining, I'm having a jacket on.
Yeah. He read the description of this and just really liked the description because the way that it buttons up and zips up and snaps
Protects
up.
my neck and the hood. It's got a hood
I mean,
and
it says
and
it
it's-
uses the word waterproof.
and it's breathable.
Yeah. And it's got Velcro
Right.
on the, so it even keeps the rain
Right.
out from that area.
Right.
Okay, so then the vest he just talked about is new. And this is more for your wife, men, because it's like, yeah, it's kind of, got a design inside. That look he just gave me says, I don't care what it looks like inside. Is it going to be warm? Is it a color I like? That's all he cares about. But women, I thought this was pretty cool. Like blue checkered inside. It has zip pockets on the outside and it zips up. It's a plastic zipper, the same color. And let me see if it had pocket. Oh yeah, it has a pocket on the inside also. Right there.
So I can hide my donut.
On the cruise ship, you need to hide your donuts?
Well, you never know.
I'm in trouble then.
They might have.
I ain't hiding my donuts.
They may have DP donut police.
Yeah, so you have like a breast pocket inside pocket right there. So, and this came in several different colors, I believe. So again, JJ linked those for you below. Okay, then we have fleece vest. Where are we next?
Men's lightweight packable puffer jacket. I think you already looked at
We
that.
already did that.
Men's gloves, thermal. Touch screens. Touch
Okay.
screen.
We should have done that when we did gloves. I forgot about that.
Well,
I know.
my writer
You-
didn't.
I think you wore these in New York.
I did
Okay.
wear those in New York,
They are
and they were excellent.
O0 is the brand. And do you remember how well the touchscreen thing worked?
They were excellent.
Okay. And they come a little down to the wrist. They,
Over the wrist.
Put it on your hand.
Over wrist.
Yeah.
They go over the wrist.
Do you want to model that? Can you model that?
Sure, baby.
He told me I'm not modeling anything. And I was like, you can at least on your hand, right?
Sure, baby.
You can model it on your hand. So it comes down a
Over.
little, yeah.
Over your wrist.
So then your jacket would, come up here. Yeah. So you could keep out the cold and still
And it's got the
touchscreen.
finger.
Yes. I did not, we do not have a women's pair of gloves like this because the ones that I found, what?
A future hand model from Cruise Vet.
The ones that I found, hey,
Uh-oh.
someone is potentially walking on their sidewalk. Quiet.
Hey, you're on YouTube. Be quiet.
The ones that I found were too short. They did not come down like that one did. Or they were too bulky. And so the finger touch was a waste of time because they have to be thin enough and yet warm enough for the touch screen finger, to work. Anyway, so sorry, ladies, you'll have to find your own. But you got to have gloves. It's the same as the hat and the scarf. You have to have gloves for Alaska.
We need to move on, madam.
Yes. What's next? The vest. We didn't do the fleece vest for men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
We have. I don't know why I need puffy vests and fleece vests.
well, we'll see because they're different kinds of layers. So you might want to wear.
Again, that's Mars Venus. I really don't care.
It is. Women, you might want to have your husband wear the puffy vest on a sea day on board, maybe, right? And then the fleece vest might be warmer for actual days when you go outside.
Yeah. Uncle Dave says, "How dare somebody walk on his sidewalk?"
That's our dogs, I know.
Yeah.
So this one is Columbia. Oh, these are both Columbia.
Yes.
And I can't remember the brands that you linked below. Oh, I think they're Amazon Essentials actually, which are usually
Again, we're not.
No, well, you can endorse all day long, but he likes these two, and these are Columbia.
I like Columbia.
Navy, and a gray. Okay, what's next? Are we done with men?
No, we're gonna have to move to a second show because now we get into the women's stuff, and that's gonna.
Woo-hoo! This is also a toboggan that JJ got when he was in
You got to support
New
you got to support
York.
the local folks.
Yeah, it was. You thought this was warm, right? It's just a regular knit cap toboggan.
Yep.
Anyway, do not forget your hat, scarf, and gloves. Okay. What's on the list?
Cozy cardigan.
Oh, okay. So this came in several different colors, ladies, and it has pockets. Okay, and it actually you can button it or not button it. And my thought was with things like this, like skinny jeans or leggings. Leggings are not on my list. Like JJ did not link any leggings below, but it's kind of like you got to take like regular socks too, right? Wool socks, of course, are Alaska specific, but you got to take your undies, right? That's why I didn't like link leggings because leggings are like take leggings. I mean, you can wear them on sea days. You can wear them into port.
It's like I don't
under your jeans, maybe.
Yeah.
What?
It's like taking your toothbrush. I mean,
I don't need to put a toothbrush on the list. You know to take a toothbrush. So these is, like cover your bum. You got leggings on. Nobody wants to see your bum. So lots of different colors. Lots. And this is Marakiti. I don't know. The brand is Marakiti. But it's like a cable knit, as you can tell. Cable knit in lots of different colors.
All right.
Okay.
Women's base layer shirt.
Base layer shirt. I ordered this color in blue and like an olive color. So these are like a wick-away like knit. And this would be like in place of the thermals. So it would either be the thermal shirt or this. And
Depending on how cold it is.
Yeah, this came in packs of 2, and each set is a different color. Like again, this came with an olive, and then you'll have like a black and a white, or you'll have like a burgundy and a black, or the different sets. So this was a nice base layer. I like a V-neck, but if you don't like a V-neck, you prefer like the
Round.
yeah, just the round neck. There's a name for it, and I can't remember right now. So, but this is a good idea for the base layer is non-negotiable. You got to have a base layer again that you can take off, on and off when you're in public.
Not in public.
Yes. That you could take what's over this off.
Okay, I'm glad you.
And just have this on, and
Correct.
it still be public appropriate.
Correct. Correct.
You're not in your skivvies in the windjammer. What's next?
Women's 3-in-1 waterproof coat.
Okay, this is my new purchase, y'all.
Yeah, because we don't need this stuff in Texas. Well,
For
not
sure.
this part of Texas.
For sure. I was a little, this has nothing to do with the product other than it's just the color. I was wanting white, and I think it may have said white.
It's like ivory.
Right, but it's kind of like ecru, eggshell, ivory, whatever you want to call it. But since I'm not going to be wearing it, 24/7, every season, every day, I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to return it. But it did come in several different colors. Like it came in like a light turquoise, blue, and a pink, maybe a yellow. I can't remember anyway. So they call it 3-in-1 because it has this outside jacket that is thinner and is a rain jacket. Okay. It has pockets here, and it has a breast pocket here for like your phone or whatever. And then this comes off, and this is your puffer. This is your warm down insulated layer, right? Pockets. I can't remember if it has inside pockets or not. I don't see any inside pockets. So you can wear this all by itself, or you can wear the rain jacket all by itself with a removable hood. This hood comes off. So if you just need the rain jacket, it's not really cold, but it's rainy, right? So this is 1, this is 2, and together is 3.
If it's cold and rainy, then you have your puffer and your raincoat.
3-in-1. That's why they call it a 3-in-1 jacket. So if you're going in those outer seasons to Alaska, like April, May, or September, I think the season ends in September.
Correct.
So it's gonna be cold. We're not. It's gonna be cold. So bring a big jacket. Right. And I think the 3-in-1s in general are a good idea because you got cold and you got rainy all in one.
Your long puffy packable coat.
Okay, this was another New York City purchase, right? It's almost the same as JJ's, but it's longer. And I'll show this to y'all because if you want a longer jacket to keep a little bit of your legs warm, I thought that was good. I wanted it a little longer because for those jackets that are, short up here, like then all of this is cold. So I like that this was longer. It's got pockets on the outside and also the inside on both sides.
Came in handy in January in New York, didn't it?
Yes, and it has
a hood.
A hood. And it scrunches up. I got it in a gallon size bag. I got this entire jacket in a gallon size bag. So again, these puffy jackets are made, they're called packable puffer jackets is what they're called. So these are really good. And this is filled with down, so it's going to be warm and easy to carry. And this is an Amazon Essentials when I got it. And it, okay, what's next?
This is a long thing here. What is this?
Okay.
Woman's fleece-lined wide-leg yoga pants.
So I was real confused about what kind of pants to take, y'all. Right? Because I'm not a super big jeans. I'm not a winter jeans wearer. I don't know why. Well, because I work all the time. So and then I come home. So I found these. They're thick yoga pants. with the wide leg bottom. Okay, so if you don't have little bitty perfect calves, ladies,
Like I do.
yes, he has beautiful legs. So if you don't and you don't want to walk around with leggings on all the time, okay, whatever. This is a legging, a thick legging, and I'll tell you the kicker in a second. But it's like a pair of pants, right, that you can wear with the hiking boots that we'll talk about in a second. And it's fleece lined. I don't know if you can see that.
Yes.
It's that thin fleece material. They have them in black. And as you can tell, it has pockets on the front too. It has these pockets and it has the pockets on the back. So y'all gonna have room for all this stuff, plus your normal cruise gear. So Dave already said that. He sees just this on the rack. Ladies, let's be honest. That really, this isn't even half of what we're taking. This isn't even half of what we're taking. Okay, it's a 7-night cruise. He's already shaking his head. It's a 7-night cruise. Maybe no, this isn't. I'd say this isn't half. Okay, maybe half, not including shoes. Anyway, and he was like, "Are we going to get this all in 3 bags?" And I'm like, "This isn't even half of what we're taking."
Guys, you know what a gym bag looks like? How big a gym bag is?
Whatever.
7 days in Alaska. I'm good.
I wish I could do that. Believe me, I wish I was a male and I could do that. So these fleece-lined yoga pants, I thought were cool. Again, they come in black and khaki and gray, I believe, are the colors. So yeah, okay. And are we on the pants section?
Well, the next item is waterproof boots.
Let me do all the pants. I'll do the other pants now too.
Okay.
So
Well,
this is another pair of pants that are just a basic khaki lee. These are khaki lees. And again, I'm not a huge jean wearer. So if you're not a huge jean wearer, this is just a basic. I got them in black, but I mean, they come in actual khaki color, the tan color. And I think they also may come in gray also. And they, for me, they fit pretty well. An option. So take pants that you can wear into port, that you can wear thermals under. That could be jeans. If you're a jeans gal, hey, knock yourself out. If you like different options, or if you want something different for dinner, because an Alaskan cruise MDR vibe, that's the word I keep saying used, is much more downscaled. It's not as fancy. It's not near as fancy as Caribbean cruise. So khakis for dinner in the MDR for women. So I hear it's fine. It would not be a big deal. And then, this is what I was going to show, that I sacrificed fashion. I sacrificed fashion for the viewers, because can you see I'm wearing
105 degrees outside, and she's got Canadian winter boots on there.
I'm wearing the boots, these boots, which are awesome. Well, I can't endorse. If you need a winter boot,
I can testify that they're awesome.
I got these for New York City. Okay, they are the Dream Pair brand. JJ linked them.
They're linked below.
They've got this kind of duck waterproof thing on the bottom here, and then this is material, and then they're fur lined. And what I did was, I did not find an insole. I removed the insole out of these. I can put them up here too. I removed the insole out of these. There you go.
Here, let me help you. Aren't they beautiful?
I removed the insole because we were going to be walking around New York City, which we ended up doing. Like one day it was 20,000. No, it was average of 20,000. What?
Sarah, I am the pack mule.
What is she saying? You might need to take a taxi to the hotel instead of the pack mule trying to carry all that on the rail. Just kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Because you all have it all in your compressor. Right. That'll help Sarah a lot. But that's why she was calling you.
I know.
Right.
Pray for me.
But these were very good. These were very, again, if you're looking for a winter boot that's tall, and I sacrificed my fashion sense for wearing them with a t-shirt. But these are skinny jeans too. And these are linked below as well. JJ linked these because they're high waist ladies and they have these 3 buttons here. So to wear with like your boots, the skinny jeans are good because then you don't have to worry about tucking everything in.
I hate when I have to tuck in.
So if you're walking around port, if you're going on an excursion, you can wear your thermals as your base layer, then your jeans, then your winter boots. Okay, I got 2 for 1 in there. Woo! I also linked linked a pair of just regular Levi's. Again, if you're not a usual jeans wearer, I wasn't, so I had to buy some Levi's. I was like, I just need a regular pair of Levi's. These are straight leg. Again, regular pair of Levi's.
Levi jeans.
Jeans are good because if you're going out, you can put your base layer under them. Or if it's like semi-warm, you can just wear your jeans and they'll be pretty warm, especially if you have a jacket on, over your pants. Okay, what's next?
Plaid long sleeve shirt.
Okay. So again, we're talking second layer.
Layer.
Over your base layer. Just a thin flannel cotton. JJ linked, I think, 2 different ones below.
And the vest.
This is just an idea, ladies. You can even wear a tank under this for layering. Like on a sea day is what I was thinking of.
Y'all will have to excuse me.
Oh, we have a dog that needs out.
My son needs to go.
So I've been hearing that the ship inside is very warm. This is Ovation and Quantum. Actually, people were talking about Quantum, I think, specifically, but I've also heard it about Ovation. So
We can't
go out yet.
We can't go out yet.
The Hummers are out there.
The Hummers are feeding.
If you can leave that, yeah, thanks, babe.
He
just put out hummingbird juice, and so he's looking at his Hummer. He's looking for his Hummers now all the time. He's opening the blind and saying, "Where are my birds? Where are my Hummers?" So again, layers. These kind of, whatever. I think the fashion part of it is cute, but they're also thin flannel, and so they're going to be warmer. So you could wear like a tank or a t-shirt as your base layer, this over it, and then some kind of puffy vest. And JJ linked a couple of vests down below as well. This is one of the vests that I have, and this is another one. It happens to be like Sherpa, stuff inside, woolly stuff inside, but just the regular puffy vest will be an added layer of warmth for your layers. So you got something like a tank, and then a long sleeve, thin flannel, and then the vest over it. Seriously, unless you go out on deck, you probably wouldn't even need a jacket. Probably the vest is going to be enough for walking around on deck on like sea days. The other items are like for layering, a basic, this would be your second layer. So you have your, maybe your thermal shirt, and then you have a sweater over. And this might be for going into port and walking around, maybe, shopping, eating, sightseeing, that kind of thing. This is an Amazon brand. This is an Amazon brand, and this is another brand on Amazon. Anyway, JJ linked these down below. So they're kind of they're not big puffy sweaters, and so again they're going to keep the heat in better, as opposed to the big bulky sweaters that are going to take up a lot of room under your coats as well. So like your puffy jacket is already going to be voluminous, if you will, puffy. So you can put your base layer on, like your thermal, and then put this over it, and then put your jacket over it. And when you take the layer above it off, you'll be fine. You can walk around, with your sweater on in public. Okay, let's look at some comments. JJ has not been showing our comments. I also bring my passport and Bible to Walmart just in case, Dave. Dave, y'all gonna have room? Yeah, plus your normal cruise gear. JJ gonna need another mule, a second mule. Uncle Dave said if you had a military duffel bag, you'd be good. I don't know about the 50 pounds though. Maybe not. Oh, Sarah. Yes. Lolly, will you be sharing the link to the steamer trunks? Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. I'm an expert packer now. I know this. This will be our 19th cruise. I know I can do it. Those compression bags are really going to be used a lot. Yes, cruise vet Mike said it was warm on Ovation when he went last year. The ship itself inside, I'm hearing, is room temperature. It's just like, 71, 72, whatever, warm. You're not going to need a lot. But if you then go out on deck during the sea day or whatever in between ports, then you're going to need a jacket. So it might be one of those that you wear a flannel shirt and tie it around your waist while you're inside or something, Yeah. Steamer trunks, Lane. Stop laughing, Lane. Uncle Dave, they have some awesome luggage. Yeah, we have a video on the luggage that we love. And so we can link that below. We did that earlier, so I'm not endorsing it now, but it was before I got this job. We endorsed it. So we like it. Plus we have some Samsonite also that, that's just whatever. That's a popular brand, I'll say. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I already did the women's socks, the wool socks we already got. So some things that are good to bring, okay? So these are items that we don't have linked below, but that as I've been reading about, going to Alaska, that people who have gone have said. Slippers with a sole on them for the balcony. If you have a balcony cabin or higher, slippers with a sole because the floor of the balcony is cold. Makes sense. It's outside 24/7 and you're in Alaska, so the floor of the balcony is going to be cold. So if you wear those slippers that are just material, and you can feel it just like basically covers your socks like another pair of socks, your feet are still going to be cold. So take a pair of slippers with a sole if you have a balcony. Also, this is an extra, okay? This is an extra on our gear video too. A door magnet. We ordered these door magnets from Vistaprint. Again, I'm not endorsing, but it's an idea for your door for decoration. People, you can go to Etsy or wherever, people have all kind of door decoration ideas for your cruise door. This is a magnet. Actually, it's a car magnet. I can't remember what size this is, but you can put any kind of pictures. You can put any kind of words. You can put anything you want on there. And it also helps you find your room because this is on the door. It goes in flat in the suitcase and it goes on the door first thing. And then when we're unpacking, I take it down and put it back in the suitcase. It's very easy to take. And it's something that's one piece. So you don't have to mess with all the streamers and the magnets and signs and all this stuff. It's a one piecer and they're not very expensive. I think this one was like $30. Close to out the door with tax and shipping too, maybe $30. So you could have more than one, you can have different. You want to take your seat back?
Sure.
You can have different pictures for maybe different trips. We had one that was, in fact, I know it got canceled because I turned 50 in 2020 and we were going to take a cruise and celebrate my 50th birthday. And
You're
the
that
world
old? Are you that old? 50?
I know, it's shocking. The world shut down, right, in 2020. So all of those of us who had a big birthday in 2020 missed it.
Let's see. Awesome luggage. I missed that.
Yeah, he was just talking about, you can shut that off. You can click it off.
Okay.
He was talking about our level 8, and I told him that you would link
the
video
yeah.
below. Yeah. The other things that are good to bring, right? Leggings. I already mentioned that, women. We're not covering it. JJ didn't link them below, but leggings are leggings. Take them. You never know when you're going to need them. Maybe under your jeans or just walking around on a sea
I know.
day.
I never leave home without mine.
Hope not. Hoodie. If you're not a, a sweater button down girl, bring a sweatshirt, bring a hoodie for sure. Because you will need them to walk around the ship on sea days, again, going in and out from the deck or whatever. And if you have a t-shirt or whatever underneath it, you can just take off the sweatshirt once you get inside and it's room temp.
Layer.
No problem. Yes.
Layer.
So hoodies, I see a lot of recommendations for hoodies and sweatshirts, or even the zip up hoodies, like the jogger hoodies, zip up. That's easy to take off, ladies. You don't have to then do this in the windjammer. So, okay. We got all of our gear in.
Okay, what is, let's see. Will we be sharing a link to the steamer trunks?
Yeah, they're teasing me about all my luggage that I'm taking. Our Titanic-esque steamer trunks.
Hey,
I told him I'm an expert packer.
Have y'all ever been to...
Stop. Go.
Have y'all ever seen Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Circus, when they come to town and they offload the train?
The clown cars?
All the cars, all the gear.
I can do it. We're taking 3 bags to Alaska.
Can I get that in writing?
Maybe 4. 3 to 4.
And how many of those are we going to have to pay for because they're heavy?
No, we will not be paying baggage fee for that freaking airline.
Let me just give you all I'll give you a news tip.
I'm fixing to get non-family friendly.
Let me just give you a news tip, people.
No baggage fees.
The baggage fees are free money to the airline.
Yeah, we are not paying baggage fees. I will carry.
I don't care what airline it is.
Yes. Oh, I forgot the other pair of shoes. Actually, they're boots.
By the way, my father flew 30 years for United Airlines, retired a 47 captain out of New York. So I do know of what I'm speaking when it comes to baggage fees.
Of what I'm speaking. Waterproof.
Those are my favorites.
Yes. These happen to be Timberland. I think JJ linked a Timberland.
That's a great shoe.
Waterproof shoes, y'all.
That's a great shoe. Got a nice tread. It's comfortable. It's great. Look at that. I'm nice and warm.
Be sure that you do not take, well, you can, but you're going to regret it, your summer mesh tennis shoes in the rain or the snow or the wet ground. You will regret it because you will then have wet socks and wet shoes. You regret it. Find a waterproof shoe of some sort, okay, for rain and snow and etc. Because you just don't want wet, soggy socks and shoes, right? I mean, that's pretty easy. That doesn't take...
Especially in the cold.
Yeah, because then you're going to be cold and wet and soggy. So you will think, now for on the ship, for the fitness center or whatever, take whatever shoes you want, tennis shoes,
In Texas, wet and soggy in the summertime is okay.
We wish.
Yeah, we don't get wet and soggy, unfortunately.
Yeah. So make sure, and it doesn't have to be a hiking boot, but a hiking boot is easy. These, I think, are kind of expensive, but I have had these. These are at least 10 years old. Well
worth the investment if you travel to cold parts of the world.
These are at least 10 years old, and look at them. I mean, they look pretty new. I need to polish them probably.
No, you put a little neat's foot oil on that.
Yeah, I mean,
baseball glove oil for all you guys.
And then, I already showed you this pair. Yeah, or you can get some duck that are just the shoe, this version, but that are a duck shoe.
Right.
That are that waterproof shoe. Yep. So you can go and Google or Amazon or wherever you want to go for waterproof shoe.
Right.
That was a section that I forgot for the shoes, but I believe they are on the list.
And everything will be linked below, folks, in case you need to do some perusing. I stole that from Tony.
No, he says carousing.
I know, perusing.
Perusing.
I just adopted that. Perusing.
Okay.
Perusing.
So those of you who are newbies to either Alaska or to cruising in general, check out our cruise gear video
Videos,
below.
yep.
And then for Alaska, seriously, it's layers.
Layer.
However, everyone has said that they overpacked. So what might be good is you take, I know, I will too, a couple of things of each layer. So, you know, you have a 2 or 3 base layers because that's going to be right next to your body. So, you know, you might want to bring a base layer for every day, maybe like 4 or 5.
I hear Murphy at the door.
4 or 5 maybe. But then everything over that is going to have something under it. So it's not like you're going to be sweating, you know, walking around in the cold. And
Murphy, do you want to say hello to your cruise
Oh, you okay, Murphs?
cruise team? Come
Are
here.
you okay?
Come here.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's
He's
all right.
sleeping all day, so he's just playing. So make sure that you don't have to bring 5 of everything because you can wear those over and over again, especially like your jeans and those kind of pants.
Bring that boy up here with Daddy. This is my other son.
Did a Mr. Murphy?
This is my other son.
Did a Mr. Murphy?
That's Murphy. Mr. Murphy.
Yeah.
He loves his peoples. Yeah.
Okay.
Aim high.
Do we have any extra questions?
Air Force.
Questions or comments or lessons learned from your
I was gonna
Alaska
say, yeah.
cruise? Yes. What do we got? Oh yeah, Dave said he just ordered his EU adapter. Thank you, Dave. 50 pounds. Yes, that is what I will do, Dave. 50 pounds is no, I don't think that's a good thing. 50 pounds of stuff in a 5-pound bag. Cruise bag.
Dave, yeah. I relate to what you're saying, but that came from my grandfather and my dad a long time ago, and it was not a good thing.
The first time up there is a learning experience. Next time yeah, Mike, I think so too. So also what I'm going to do, y'all, is, well, again, we'll be doing vlogs every day. So we'll be showing the ship. We'll be showing Seattle, like pre-cruise day, you know. And thanks, Lolly. Glad you joined us.
Come back and see us.
We'll also be doing a video at the end of the cruise of things that we did not wear. So y'all can come back and make fun of us.
We'll call this unneeded trip items.
And things I
wish I wouldn't.
Things I packed and did not wear.
Things the pack mule should not have had to carry.
Things I packed.
That's
and
a
did
little
not
long.
wear. Yeah, things I packed and did not wear. I think that's the catchphrase on YouTube. But we'll do it. We'll try to do it in the cabin as I'm repacking. So Myrna says, this is my first time to Alaska and I haven't taken a cruise. Oh, 15 years ago. So this has been very, very helpful. Thanks, Myrna. She's on our Ovation and Quantum Facebook group.
That's why we do what we do.
Thank you, Myrna. I'm so glad you got to join. Yes. So so I'll be doing the things we packed and did not wear for both of us on the ship, and then we'll upload that.
I'll just take my little shaving kit full of travel stuff and haul her bags.
And all these items. You do have to take clothes. You know that, right?
Well, I can fit that in my gym bag.
You have to wear clothes.
My gym bag.
What are you going to wear? Like jeans?
Maybe.
Your pants?
Maybe.
Jeans and, your cargo pants.
Yeah, my cargo britches.
Yeah, he's a cargo guy. We will be taking shorts for him, though, too, because if the ship is as warm as people are saying it is.
I'll be living in shorts and tees.
He'll be wearing shorts. He'll probably put on shorts with a flannel and a t-shirt.
Maybe not even a flannel. Depends.
Well, to go out on the deck.
Well, I will on the deck.
Because he'll be fine in shorts out on the deck.
I'll be on a flannel, right, sipping my coffee from the deck.
So if the ship is warm, he'll have the flannel around his waist, and then he goes out on deck and he just puts the flannel on with the shorts on. He'll be fine.
Stay tuned for the post-cruise video to find out who won the battle of the thermostat in the stateroom.
Oh my gosh. No.
It's going to be Alaska.
Well, I'll have my extra blanket.
Well, there you go.
That may be the only thing that keeps me warm.
There you go. I can turn the AC off as long as we just leave the door open.
No, the balcony door.
The balcony door open.
Solarium is nice and toasty. They usually are, Mike. I have noticed that even on Caribbean cruises they're a little too toasty. No, actually, they were too cold for me. JJ loved them. So on the Caribbean cruise, they're obviously thermostatically controlled, the solarium area. For those of you who aren't familiar with Royal Caribbean, the solarium is the adult-only pool. And on these larger ships, it's like a aquarium. It's like enclosed with glass, and so it's thermostatically controlled. And on the Wonder, I was cold. I was chilly. And it's supposed to be like they have a pool. They have a small little waiting pool in there. And I was chilly. JJ was loving it.
Cruise vet.
You're going to love the Ovation. Oh, that's awesome. But I was watching, Mike, some of your videos this morning, actually, your Ovation videos. And that was the largest ship you've ever been on, it sounds like. Dave, we already know who's going to win. I just want to hear you say it.
There you go.
Those zip-off pants would work good, long and short. No, Lane. The fashion police are putting the kibosh on the zip-off pants.
Good wreck.
This is as anti-fashion as I get. I'm wearing my hiking boots. I sacrificed fashion today with the t-shirts, my winter boots for y'all. I sacrificed.
That's what you call true love.
I took the fashion police ticket with this one.
We love our sail away.
No
crew.
zip-off pants.
Wow.
I think we've beat the dog.
No, don't beat my dog.
Are we about done? Whip the dog?
Don't whip the dog. We'll have a problem. You whip my dog.
Yes. Sarah said solarium feels great after being out in a rainy port all day. Oh, because it's warm.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Makes
For
sense.
the hot tubs. Yeah.
Okay.
The where I will save space on this sailing is with bathing suits. So I will probably just take like 3 bathing suits, maybe
Instead of 10?
instead of
Do
7.
you know how much room a
7.
bathing suit takes up?
Well,
I got to go let him
they
out again.
do. Instead of 7. Yes, you're saying you're signing off.
We're signing off.
You're signing off.
My son is, I'm signing off. My son is scratching at the door.
Well, we've been at it a minute 40, about an hour 40. Yeah. So it's probably a good time.
Let's see.
To
Here you go,
sign
Sherry.
off
You can take care of
completely.
this.
Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
peace
Dave.
from JJ. Love y'all. Hang in there. Have a good week.
Yes, Dave. Absolutely. We will have a live sail away. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't wait, in fact, for the scenery for the live sail away. Yes, absolutely. Try the Solarium Bistro. Yes, we love the Solarium Bistro on those Oasis class ships. So I'm so glad to know that this Quantum class has them. Yeah, nice place to grab a meal. The Solarium Bistro is also a good place for, I mean, any meal. I guess they have breakfast. I can't remember if it has breakfast or not. We always do Windjammer for breakfast. But for lunch, definitely, and dinner, the Solarium Bistro is a good option to avoid the buffet rush. Right. So where's the list of the links going to be? Myrna, it's in the description box. I'm not sure if during the live, the description box shows up. But definitely after we're done, the description box is already populated with all the links that JJ did for y'all. Yeah. So, ciao. Good to see you, PA. Bye, Myrna. Thanks, Lane, for being here. I meant live. What did Lane say? Good chat. Good live. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. We've been at it again, 1:42. So, bye. If you're watching this after we're done, after the live is done, and you have experiences from your Alaska cruise, please put them down below, your tips and tricks for Alaska. And we'll probably be back next Sunday. We'll keep y'all updated in the Facebook group. If you're not in our Facebook group already, be sure and go join the fun there. It's All Things Wagner Sail Away Crew. That link will also to the Facebook group will also be in the description box below. So, and ask us any questions in the description box if you're watching this after the live, because we'll be sure and answer those as well. So thanks, Sarah. Oh, thanks, Sarah. I hope that your Alaska cruise is wonderful. And several of y'all, I know that Myrna and Tracy, Sarah, you may be on there too in the Facebook group, the Ovation and Quantum Facebook group. I'm so glad that y'all got to make it. So, okay, we're done. We'll see y'all maybe next week. Again, I'll keep you updated in the Facebook group and in the community tab if we're going to have a live next Sunday. So y'all have an amazing week. Blessings.